Hey everyone, welcome back for another figure opening video. Today we're opening up the Trick or Miku figure that came out a couple of days ago in Japan. So you can probably tell when I'm kind of recording this. This figure looks awesome and we've had this on pre-order for about half a year now, so I'm super happy it came. It's just unfortunate that I'm filming this just after Halloween. So happy belated Halloween. First off, you can see on the box we have this beautiful Miku here on the front. This is the figure itself. We're going to get to that in a second. This lovely design here, Trick or Miku, with the illustration by Hidari. Hidari sensei is what a lot of people would say. He does a lot of fantastic art. Actually, it's one of my wife's favorite artists, so go check him out. I think maybe they have a Twitter. I'm not sure, but if not, there's nothing on the screen. On this side, you can see that there is a full shot of the figure itself with this nice lovely jack-o'-lantern and lots of candy. Looks cool, with Hatsune Miku. On the back, we're going the other way. On the back, you can see there's kind of a few angles of this figure too, with a little bit more detail of what it's made of, put together with, and so on. But this is the illustration, and this is super pretty. I love Hidari's use of art here. Well, use of what? I just love this picture. It's beautiful. I don't really know what to say. The bottom doesn't really have much, except for there's a few kind of like skulls and candy and so on. And the top basically has the same, except it has this kind of little shape here. So there you go. Okay, let's get this open. So I think this figure was about 15,000 yen, so that equates to about maybe $110, $120. In pounds, probably maybe 100. But yeah, this has been on pre-order for like a little while. This is going to be really hard to open, isn't it? Come on. Come on, there you go. I don't want to damage the box too much. There's already a tiny little tear there. Okay, that's kind of cool. What it says here, oh, it looks like there's some kind of instruction on how to put the figure into the stand. It's kind of cool. On this side too, it shows you a little bit more detail. I don't know. Oh, tore the box. Ugh, I don't know what that is. Something about parts, where they go or where they don't go. Anyway, so there you go. All right, let's open this up. Here we go. It's backwards. Here we go. There she is. Wow, that's lovely. That's super cool. All right, as you can tell, there's a ton of unpackaging to do, so give me 1 sec. Okay, let's start off with the stand. As you can see, this is a very interesting color. It's very kind of creamy colored. It's very odd. There's also a very big, strong sheen to this. It's so shiny. You can see all my lights and everything. It's good. And also you can see there's a lot of things sticking out, like candy canes and mushrooms and sweets, so that's kind of cool. And in addition to this, there's also 2 little clear plastic stands. Basically, these have slightly different heights and slightly different kind of shapes, as you can see there. And they go into their corresponding slot on this stand. So if I recall, this one goes in here. It's very awkward to do at an angle, but we will try. Okay, screw it. I'm doing it off camera. This is ridiculous. Okay, I got them in. However, this one goes in nicely. This one does not really go in the whole way. And I pushed it and it made like a little crack noise. So I was like, right, I'm not going anymore. So basically, that's not a good start. But anyway, this is the stand. Not a big fan of this. They could have done more. But anyway, put this down and let's get straight to the figure. And here we have our Miku herself. And she looks adorable. This is so cute. So I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get straight into looking at her face. So as you can see, there's not a ton of detail to her face. Her eyes are very pretty. Her mouth is small and open. Her nose is a little pointy. And she's got a little star on her cheek there. It's kind of cool. Her hair as well isn't as detailed as a lot of other figures. However, the paint job is lovely. There's a nice kind of fade from a kind of light or darker color here to a lighter color at the bottom. There's also this painted on kind of hair clip. I don't know. Maybe that's for shading. It's kind of cool. There's also this kind of bat kind of thing on the back of her head holding her twin tails together. So that's super cool. Isn't that adorable? That's so cute. And then we can see her hair going off on 2 sides. So we've got this kind of nice plaited pattern at the back here, going down from this darker solid color to a little bit more clear and then into orange, which is super cool. And at the bottom here, there's a little tie holding her hair together with a few little flowers on it and some chains. So that's pretty nice. On the other side, it's exactly the same, although there's a few kind of like little more kinks here. You can see there's a little more paint there, so that's lovely too. And actually, it's a little bit more of a solid change from here to there, so that's kind of cool as well. All the way back up to the top. So that's pretty much her face. You can see as well, she's got these little kind of pumpkin earrings. Those are adorable, very, very cute. And then she's wearing this beautiful, beautiful outfit. You can see her outfit is a kind of beige color with a lot of detail. There's even a little jack-o'-lantern clip here on her tie. This tie as well is kind of candy cane themed. Very cool. Also underneath you can see that she has a nice kind of pattern there at the back on there with a nice orange bow. This is lovely too. So you can see all those stars kind of going up in the middle there on her blouse. And also they've designed like a small kind of white shirt underneath. I think that's a lovely, lovely addition. That's cool. It's very cool. Then her sleeves as well are very floofy and poofy. We can see there's a bit of an orange tint inside of the sleeve itself with this kind of black outline and these orange stripes on the outside. There's a few little ties here, like there's a tie there and there's one on this side, I assume. That's very cool too. You can see there's a lot of nice kind of more natural folds here to the sleeve itself. Again, separated from the body, but not the end of the world. And there's this awesome jack-o'-lantern. Now, this is really, really cool. I think definitely one of the cooler pieces. First off, this is completely hollow inside, so if you wanted to, if you could, maybe you could put something in there. But what's interesting is the hole here is what's going to go into the stand, into one of those pieces, so that's really nice. But very nicely thought out, very well detailed. There's also a cool little mushroom ring there on her hand, if it will focus, so yeah, kind of cool. And then on her back, she's wearing this beautiful kind of dark browny kind of black cape. Maybe even grey. It's got a more kind of rough texture to it, so that's cool. It's got a nice pattern there at the bottom, lovely. And then inside, it's got this wonderful colouring going from like a white, orangey kind of turquoisey green to white. With these little hearts, this lovely pattern. It's very, very pretty, very pretty. So that's basically the top of the figure. Moving down, she's got this very poofy pants. These are cool too. These have a nice bit of detail, and that detail continues all the way around to the other side too, so it's all the same. And then her legs are basically just these kind of thigh-high stockings with this beautiful kind of pattern and design going all the way down to the feet. These come all the way down over here. And then there are her shoes, and her shoes are very interesting for a couple of reasons. First off, the design, if I can get the angle right, is very cool. I like that orange on black. That's very nice. There's a fair bit of work that's gone into this shoe itself. But what's cool is actually her shoe kind of hangs off on this foot. She's going to be hanging like this, so it makes sense that her shoes might be falling off, or kind of like she's holding onto them like this. Very, very well thought out, so that's pretty cool. Finally, on the base, the bases are just smooth with a little gold piece there. So yeah, that's basically it. But what a beautiful, beautiful figure. Now, the problem is, getting her on the stand and holding her at this angle facing down is going to be tough, but let me try. Give me 1 second. Okay, and here she is in her stand, and this was a nightmare because this would not naturally go into there by itself. That took a bit of squeezing. Very tough. But overall, this is a very nice figure. I think maybe for 10,000 yen, it would have been a lot more worth it. But still, it's a nice Miku, and it's a nice Halloween Miku. So, yeah. All right, let me give you all a few pretty shots of this figure. So, let's take a look. Okay, let's take you next door. So this is a very, very pretty figure. The problem is I can't really hold it at an angle because it's going to fall or break. And we're going to put her here for now because we have almost 0 space, which is a shame. And look how wobbly that is. That's kind of scary. But there you go. That is the Trick or Treat Nice Miku. Trick or Miku, I believe. That was it. And hey, if you liked today's video, please do give us a like. Please subscribe because I've got a lot more figures coming very soon. Okay, bye-bye. Woo!